Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today is going to be a super fun read with the Moonology new oracle cards, and it's going to be sort of your message from the moon, message from spirit. What is one or two things that we sort of need to turn our focus to, right? To get aligned with and move in that direction. I always feel like moons, new moons, eclipses, full moons are all about disengaging from behaviors that don't serve us, releasing everything that is excess in our lives, clarifying the direction we want to go in, purifying our deeds, actions, and thoughts so we can really have kind of a clean slate to just be able to maneuver a little slower, a little calmer, and a little more focused. So we have three choices today, and we also have some corresponding crystals if you'd like as well. We have new moon eclipse, expect powerful change, and then we have a clear crystal quartz point. Number 2 is show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius, and we have a really beautiful cylindrical amethyst. Number 3 is a new moon cycle begins, new moon in Libra, and then we have a lovely heart-shaped rose quartz stones. So I'm going to let you look at those for just a moment. You can pick either what's sort of the image that speaks to you, the crystal, the number where it's positioned, and then I'll begin. Okay, so we're going to start with the first one, which obviously expect powerful change kind of speaks for itself. Now, the cool thing about new moon eclipses are they're amongst the most exciting astrological events. They herald complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face like in the direction you actually need to go. So regardless or not, if there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of really positive turnarounds. You know, you just realized, well, this direction is kind of like on autopilot and it's not getting me anywhere. It's not paying the dividends I thought it would. It's not helping me acquire the friendships, the abundance, or the things that I thought. So I am doing an about face, and I'm going to listen to my spirit and my soul as opposed to my ego, and then you're going to see beautiful things really happen. Because if you want an affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome of your situation, this is it. This is a card of beginnings. There's powerful energies at work when you get this card, but be prepared because it could be quite a ride. The events now can be jarring and uncomfortable. Any change is, not always easy. For sure. So however, any new directions that you're going to take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you were at the moment, because stagnancy is so unhealthy. We really get in our comfort zone. We don't learn anything new. We just keep doing same old, right? So whatever is happening now is happening for a reason, and you're going to appreciate that later on. A new portal is really opening up for you, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past, move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There's nothing to fear, okay? Life is evolving every day. So you're going to be shunted towards your life purpose right now. Whatever's happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards that help us stay on track. This is saying be playful. Allow for lightness of spirit. Allow for lightness of soul. Be immersed in the beautiful, fun, little playful things. You also be playful, not taking life too seriously. All of that. You also have this beautiful loyalty. This is you being loyal to yourself and what you believe in, other people showing loyalty to you, and you just realizing that that's a pretty important aspect to have in your personality, to really be reliable, dependable, and loyal, right? So you also have the crystals card. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. I 100% believe this so much. I believe anything that comes from deep in the ocean, deep in the earth, has a vibration and a frequency that's very healing. It's compacted, it's pressurized under, all these pounds of earth and water, and it's like a conduit in so many different ways. I especially love these rose quartz Hearts, I was holding one in each hand yesterday because my mind goes very quickly and I want to accomplish a lot. And I all of a sudden was like, felt so soothed. I felt so mellow. I felt like you can do as much as you want or as little as you want. You are caught up with your regular work and your clients have everything they need. Just stop being so extra and doing more and more so you're working till midnight. It kind of gave me the soothing mind permission to just sit back, read, allow for peace of mind. It is a really great stone for that. And I love clear crystal quartz because that helps enhance the qualities of other stones that are around us. So right now I'm loving that messages. You can achieve your dreams right now. You're going to get the desired outcomes of the situation. This is it. Now is your time. Believe in yourself. Move in that direction. Again, as I was saying before, that when I need to hear the perfect message, I do. This morning I went out and listened to Marissa Pierce, and she was just talking about how she had this patient. And this girl grew up with a mother that couldn't cope with anything. She hardly left the house. Noise bothered her. Everything bothered her. So this girl, of course, had no coping skills. So Marissa's peer, one thing that she was telling her to say over and over is, I have amazing coping skills. I have the capacity to cope with anything. I have extraordinary coping mechanisms, over and over and over. And that's one of the foremost important things in my philosophy, because different things hit us at different times, and depending how strong we're feeling, if we're not having a crazy time of the month, if we're not having overload from family, we can feel overwhelmed. But if we have a conversation with ourselves, everything is temporary. I can cope with anything that comes my way. I have extraordinary coping skills. I've got this piece of cake. Our mind and our brain believes us. It believes what we tell us. So when we tell it can't do something, it'll start to break down and create problems. But when we tell it, of course you can. There's no issue big enough that can't be resolved. You keep saying that over and over, and all of a sudden you have all these breakthroughs in so many areas of your life. So again, if somebody confronts you with something and you're just not in the mood and it seems like a lot, say inside to yourself, I have amazing coping skills. I have great social skills. I can work through anything. I can face any kind of conflict with ease and grace. First, start that internal dialogue with you, and then bam, desired outcome. Okay, you really have the strength to do it right now. Have faith in yourself. This card is saying it is your time. This is the yes, 1,000 times yes card. Okay, important turning point in your life. Breakthrough time. Big tutu. Get your big tutu on. Big time. So love and light to you, group 1. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read, anything, just go down there, check it out, my Etsy shop. Come see me on also on Instagram. It's Sparkrist11. I do daily posts and memes, and I love to answer questions over there. It is a really great kind of like extended family over there. So love and light. So now we're on to number 2, show the world the real you. And I have to share this with you guys. These cards just came in the mail, and I was like, right away, I was like, I have to do a read right now with these. They were so beautiful. Their messages were so beautiful. And I put off getting this deck for the longest time, and I don't know why. I think I thought it was just, we get a preconceived idea, it's going to be a picture of a moon, and as one little saying, but the book was phenomenal. Everything is really, really good. So if you guys are wondering on, perhaps a new oracle deck, this is really stellar. And that's another thing. If you go over to my Instagram, I always do flip throughs. I show the cards, I quickly run my camera over them so you see all the beautiful imagery, and I'll read 1 or 2 passages from the book, so it'll give you a nice flavor of it, and that way you can spend your money on what you have a really good picture of, right? Because sometimes in the websites or Amazon, they don't give you enough visual or audio feel of what's going on there. So I like to do that for you guys. So again, show the world the real you. This is full moon in Aquarius. So this card brings a message of the cosmos that you need to detach a little bit from whatever situation that you're asking about right now. Someone might be keeping you at an arm's length right now, but it's not a bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress. Even if the change seems like a frightening prospect right now, if you have been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you your unique characteristics are what make you special, right? In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. You know what I mean? If you have a really super loud, fun laugh, but you feel like it's too loud and you're trying to contain things. I always feel like when we're trying to contain or pressurize parts of ourselves, it doesn't end up well, because then we feel restricted and then we feel like we're not our authentic self. So the authentic you is your best bet, 100%. You know, every full moon is a time to release and let go. But the addition of Aquarian energy is the mix triples the message for sure in this. Okay, Aquarius is the opposite of clingy. It suggests that maybe you need to let go of someone. If you're thinking, it's almost like you need to let go, or someone thinking that they are the ones who need to let go. Perhaps you. What needs to go? Something needs to go in this. What is the right thing to do? Whatever happens next could be highly unconventional, unexpected. You know, you're just having these issues. What do I need to just let go of this job? Is it an absolute waste of time? Am I just there to get a paycheck? Do I have a situation with a family member where I feel like I'm always placating them? I'm always doing something extra for them and they really don't appreciate it. Should I let go of that behavior? It's something that needs to be addressed and just kind of let it dissipate. So additional meanings to this card is saying, you know, don't lose the beauty and romance of life. Really, really plug in. And when you're authentic and you're your absolute self, that's when all the beauty and the magic happens, right? When you go and investigate what you really want to investigate, right? Like, it's one of those things where it's like everybody wants to go to the museum, but you want to go to a haunted house, following your bliss, right? This could also mean a friend needs you right now, so to be there for them. And unexpected turns are going to come up for the more positive in your life. So don't be afraid of that. So let's see what else is going with this. Your life purpose fully supports you. So right now you're going to have angelic support and also intuitive support on your life path purpose. Wherever you're trying to navigate to and what you're trying to figure out, a new start is coming, okay? A yes is going to come your way. This is one of the most auspicious times in your life. The universe is trying to say you can start over again in some way. Be new, a better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving whatever you want to desire in your life. It's coming your way. You're going to be supported with synchronicities, with messages that are going to be helpful for this. So never, never be afraid, because it is your time to kind of get those cosmic rewards and kisses that are saying, you know, you're really valuable. Again, you have so much letting go in this. I really feel that you might have a little too much clutter or things around your house that are gathering dust. Things are getting in the way of things you actually need. You know what I mean? Old wardrobe mixed in with summer clothes, with winter coats. Too much of things, too much distraction, right? Maybe all your tabletops are covered with too much everything, you know, refuse where you're digging when you're looking for your keys or your sketches, things like that. Let go of an excess right now. That's definitely your message, because you just have this beautiful breakthrough time. You know, it's going to be refreshing. You know, I really feel that if anything, you're going to listen to your intuitive drive, and it's really going to course correct you whenever you need it to, and you're not going to be dissuaded anymore, because you're believing in your life path purpose. You're not feeling that you have to listen to everybody's advice. That's part of letting go too. Let go of everybody trying to advise you, and you know, it's supporting you in your direction. You're starting to feel good physically, mentally, and spiritually, because you're allowing this beautiful energy to come and permeate, which is really important. So beautiful energy, group 2. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below if you need a private read or anything of that nature. Like I was telling group 2, I felt so compelled to do this that right when the deck came in, I was perusing it, and I'm like, I have to do a read right now with these, because they're really instrumental in simplistic messages of, oh, okay, it's not so hard. And again, I was talking about Marissa Pierce, who I adore, and she was saying, use your interior voice to convince yourself of things, because your brain believes you. I can solve any problem. I have an excellent memory. I'm going to be great at this job. I am going to have follow through with this project. I am not giving up on myself and my dreams. I am moving forward, and I'm going to succeed. Just say these things. All of a sudden, you'll feel your heart rate increase. You'll feel like the blood coursing through your veins, because your brain is now working in tandem with spirit, going, let's go do it. Let's get it. All of a sudden, you'll see yourself looking around, looking for your creative materials, looking for your car keys. You're ready to go. So go out there and slay, group 2. Beautiful energy. All the links are down below. Anything you want to look up is down there. So let's get on to group 3. The new romantic cycle is beginning. New moon in Libra. Wonderful. So Libra is a sign of love and harmony, right? Negotiation, relationships. It's very harmonious. It's kind. It's luxurious. It's always aiming for a balance in your life. I love Libra energy. So when we have the new moon in Libra, or at any time you draw this card, you know, that's a restart. That means anything is possible. Reconnections to partnerships, negotiations, appearances, justice. Remember that Libra is depicted by a set of scales, right? This energy wants to bring things back into equilibrium. It wants balance. Our mind loves that. Our body loves that. Everything likes to be aligned and have balance, right? So give and take could be the answer right now to whatever dilemma that you're asking about. If you have a question right now, compromise is called for right now. It's time to start negotiating or even renegotiating. So when the new moon in Libra comes up, there's a restart for you and for someone else. A new relationship could be beginning. And if that's the cause, the chances are that this will be a healthy, well-balanced connection. Okay. In anything that you do after pulling this card, doing it in pairs is advised, such as teaming up with somebody, maybe in business, your personal life. Libra is a sign of relating, and this card suggests that whatever is at the heart of the issue that you're addressing right now, someone will be open to taking and seeing things through with you. Avoid being selfish. It's not going to get you anywhere at this time. It's like one of those things where you're like, should I collaborate with them? Well, if I don't, I can get all the credit. I can get all this. Collaboration is so beautiful because then you are bouncing ideas off each other's theories. You're getting ideas. And it's kind of like that emotional contagion in a super good way where you just feel really good and you realize that energy gains momentum, right? It's you creating the reality you're dreaming. It takes work and you're on your way there, but when you add somebody else, they help you with the practical steps, and you know this situation is full with potential. So let's see what else is coming up. You have the trust card. This aligns beautifully with this card. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide you on your career path. So again, right now, if you're trying to align with another person, maybe a light worker, a writer, a singer, composer, anyone out there, a screenplay, realize you can trust somebody else. Creatives really sometimes need that little extra spark to get them going, that secondary beautiful co-creator out there. And I definitely feel like it's a beautiful time for that. They also help kind of reassure us when we have those moments, because our head will put everything through the meat grinder times 10. It'll go, what if? And we got to release fears right now. Again, as I was telling group 1 and 2, use the Marissa Peers method of speaking to your brain and telling your brain, you have so many options. You are going to be successful. You are a masterful problem solver. You have great coping skills. You can do anything. You are ready for this. Keep saying that. I am ready for this. I am ready for this. I'm doing this. Success is on its way. All of that over and over. You also have the Grove, again, sitting down, relaxing and mulling things over, spitballing, letting your ideas permeate, and then catching and writing down the ones that seem the most juicy, the most effective, right? Just sitting back and relaxing. This isn't a hell-bent for leather race to the finish line. This is the journey. This is all different perspective. This is the energy gaining momentum, right? Not letting pride get in the way. Your self-esteem is building. We realize vanity is not good, self-esteem is. Everybody is equally important in these endeavors and these contributions. Communication is great right now. Time to tell someone how you feel as well. Read up on these things. Get information. You've got this, Release all negativity. I just really feel like you're moving forward in a really substantial way. Have faith in your dreams, because just because you don't see them finalized, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting in a huge way. Spirit was just like, get these cards out and start reading. And I was like, yes, ma'am, here we go. And those are your messages, your moon messages. I'm really loving this deck. Again, I'll put down below in the comments what they are, Moonology. I was really impressed by this. Let me show you something quickly, like in the book, how much information you get. So you get like a full information of like the message, additional meanings, attuning to the moon, and then a teaching some facts on things, eclipses, those phases of the moons. Very informational, very beautiful. So you guys go for it, get that partner. I really feel like You also do have a new romantic cycle beginning. This is in partnerships across the board and being trusting in them, right? So again, it has been my pleasure to do this video for you. My name is Melanie. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. All my links are down below if you need a private read. I'm also, I'm going to make an announcement. I'm going to be doing, I'm going to set aside a couple places when I go to Stonehenge in February to do some private readings right there for people. It's going to be amazing. So I'm just going to formulate how I'm going to do that, and then I'll address that in my next video. So this has been my pleasure, you guys. I hope you like this. Please comment down below if you like these cards. I'm just curious. I was very impressed by the simplistic messages, and I'm really into moons, their cycles, and how it affects us as well. So just let me know if you like this type of reading. So love and light.